Why is one state backward but another is not? The basic and fundamental issue is that they are lagging behind in education. Higher unemployment, lower health services, and obviously higher population all are connected to this. Having a good education guarantees a better life and helps you solve these problems every day. Being educated doesn't just mean being financially independent. It also helps you judge and make decisions between right and wrong for at least yourself. You know what's better for you? So let's focus on education and especially of educational system of underdeveloped state of our country. I know it sounds cliche, but let's begin. Parents have no choice but to send their children to either private or government schools. Private schools charge hefty fees which can be unaffordable for sometimes lower middle class families or most of the time poor families struggling with the financial problems. As a result, they opt for government schools. However, the condition of government school is far worse than reality. Currently, 27,000 government schools have been shut down due to lack of infrastructure and facilities and lower enrollment. Well, it's not just fault of government only. The teacher and school are equally responsible for this condition. When the salary not increased, they do protest. When pension reduced, they do protest.
Government employees, including teachers, doctors, clerks, peons, and those working in the PSUs, participated in the Pension Shankanath rally organized by National Movement for Old Pension Scheme.
When biometric becomes mandatory, they started to do protest.
Pradesh teachers. This was in connection with a system that had been brought in on the 8th of July itself. It is a policy that had been brought in by the Yogi Adityanath-led government in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Specifically, the teachers in Lucknow had been protesting against the system, and they have been protesting against this for the last 2 weeks.
What and how much effort they are putting to embrace the future of student. Here they lose their concern, responsibility. Why teachers are not active in their classes? Hmm. So actually the majority of teachers enter government school with the mindset of getting a secure job rather than teaching. Secondly, because of poor management. They have to do survey, hell more burden than teaching as like private school. Here teacher put under more than making focus to teach. Let's understand this burden with an example. There are schools where 6 teachers over 100 students, and there are schools where 1 teacher and Siksha Mitra over 100 students. Well, Siksha Mitra getting less than before, so they put less efforts, you know. So the whole pressure comes under one. Well, don't take this just imaginary example, cause it's not. It shows that government does not show serious concern over data of schools and number of teachers. Small things create big problems, and due to these reasons, thousands of schools in Uttar Pradesh have been shut down. So when I checked 2023 state board's result, I found that approximately 65 lakh students failed in classes 10th and 12th. A closer look at the data shows that the failure rate was disproportionately high in the state boards. A more disturbing trend emerged when examining the statewide results. Madhya Pradesh topped the list for the highest number of the student failures in class 10th, closely followed by Bihar and obviously Uttar Pradesh. Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh reported the highest student failure rate in class 12th, with Madhya Pradesh coming in second. However, this doesn't mean that all the government aided schools are underperforming. Navodaya and Kendriya Vidyalaya schools are excellent examples of government schools achieving impressive passing percentages. This raises more questions that why the government and other schools fail to replicate the success of Navodaya and KV schools. What prevent them from implementing similar policies and strategies in other government schools? I believe there is a need for policy changes in education, particularly in promoting students who fail to meet standards. Currently, students who can't pass 5th or 8th grade are still promoted to the next level, regardless of their prep. This approach doesn't encourage students to develop a growth mindset or prepare them for potential failures. I think the government should reconsider this policy by permitting students to experience setbacks and learn from their failures. We can foster resilience and motivation from the young age. Although there are complexities surrounding this issue, I believe this change would have positive impact.
Yes, let's end here. Bye bye.